Roger? Where'd you get the car?
The agency sent it, probably as a show of good faith. Contract negotiations were not something we engaged in.
Wait, don't you want to hear about me?
Go ahead, say your words.
I got the job at that diner.
What do you know?
I know I said I needed to hear what it would be like to be a real widow, but I think I need to live it.
Stunning turn of events tonight. Mr. Mastermind has defected to the League of Enforcers. I couldn't care less about Mr. Master Fool and the League of Dumb Forcers. This is the only thing that matters.
Which is why it's going to me. Brian the Home Invader Lewis, a.k.a. the Basement Creep, a.k.a. Midnight Lace!
Principal Lewis, what are you doing in our basement?
I honestly have no clue. Last thing I remember, I was climbing in that window. Anyway, the belt is mine.
Ah, careful. This isn't what we're doing. Light touch, light touch. Wrestling is all about the pageant. Ah! Oh!
No!
Oh my God! You're our principal! You think this is crazy? Well, August 4th is gonna be insane! That's the Honda Center, August 4th! Klaus, for God's sakes, get help. Be there.
Francine, I'm back. We recovered most of the body.
Franny's not here. Actually, the whole family's busy.
Sir, I can't express this enough. You're never gonna win me back with Encore.
Haley's doing that, and... Oh, you know how when you leave on a mission, Francine and I pretend you're dead and play widows?
Play widows?
Yeah, and this time she really committed. She's like all bummed out and working at a crappy diner. I swear, if I weren't in a goddamn bake-off with half of Madison Avenue to land the new Dentyne campaign, I would be very concerned about her. Oh, on a side note, what's the #1 thing you look for in an iced gum?
Flavor sustainability. Now take me to that diner. Oh my God! She's really acting like I'm dead! Francine, how did you end up here?
Ugh, it was gross. She took the bus.
I go on a mission, risk my life, and she plays widow?
It's not playing, it's more... It's too bad your psychologist, Dr. Penguin's on a book tour, because his new book touches on this very subject. It's called Coping a Feel.
Roger?
Whoa, hey, you have a dangerous job. When we were fooling around playing widows, she was coping. A feel. A book now available on Amazon.
This is dumb. I'm going in there.
I wouldn't do that. She's fragile. This calls for a gentle hand. Let me go in there. Do my thing.
Well, is she coming home?
Ah, shit, sorry. Totally forgot about all the stuff we talked about. But I did remember you, Gerald. Meatballs! Gotta take care of my boy. Wow, Stan wasn't as impressed as I thought he'd be when I gave away those meatballs. You know what? Give them back. We'll try again when I have Stan's full attention.
Francine!
Stan, you scared me.
I scared you? You're scaring me. What are you doing here?
I'm working.
Working? You're acting crazy.
This isn't crazy. Crazy is how I used to act, pretending everything was hunky-dory.
Look, I don't want to do this here. It's time to go home.
No, let go. I'm working.
Hey, this guy bothering you, friend?
No, he was just leaving.
Look, Francine, maybe that guy's not perfect, but I got news for you. You're not getting any younger. And Orion Gosling's never walking through that door.
So?
I couldn't get through to her. She's lost it.
Come on, Stan. Let's get out of here. I'm your wife now.
No, Roger. I just don't get why she's acting like this.
Francine loves you, but she worries about you. And that makes her worry about herself.
But when I'm on a mission, it's my life on the line.
And when your life's on the line, her life's on the line too. Everything would change for her if you were gone.
I never thought about it that way.
That's because you're thick, Stan.
I'll go back in and tell her I understand. If she'll listen.
She won't. In the marketing world, we have a term for this. You've burned that bridge.
Well, so what am I supposed to do?
Ugh, it's so hard having to do all the thinking. You're lucky I'm a marketing genius currently. Take us to the office, Gerald.
Yes, sir. But then I'm gonna have to close out your fare.
Fair? Wait, the company didn't send you?
No, I'm an Uber driver you hired a few days ago when you were drunk.
Uber X?
Uber Black.
Oh my god, I'm ruined. Roger, marketing, genius, me.
Roger, get to the point.
If you want Francine, you're gonna have to change your approach. Every marketing genius knows that to reach the customer, you have to show them you understand their problems.
Show Francine I get what she's going through.
Bingo. Show, don't tell. And the best way to do that is to make the consumer feel like you don't just get them, you are them. So what do you say? Did we land Dentine Ice?
What?
Sorry, I repurposed the Dentine pitch. But do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
One last thing. If you were an exec at Dentine, would that pitch have worked on you? Of course, I would have replaced the word Francine with Dentine Ice in most instances.
Roger, I like it. I really do. It's just not us. It's not Dentine.
Stan, I told you to get out.
I'm sorry, you must be mistaking me for someone else. I'm just a sad widower looking for a hot meal.
Oh, now you're making fun of me?
I don't know what you're talking about, nice lady.
Whatever. Sit anywhere you like. So, need a minute to decide?
I'm thinking about the Clams Casino. Are the clams fresh?
No.
I don't know where it's okay to order seafood. My wife always used to help me with that.
What happened to her?
She died. All the way.
Why don't I fire up those old clams?
I was deeply, truly surprised by Principal Lewis coming out from behind the boiler.
This is bad. But you know the worst part? The hospital food.
Barry, my friend, that well-placed taste of comedy is just the elixir these battered bones needed.
Well, your vitals are looking good. Doctor, what do you think?
Oh, yes, I'll take it from here.
Oh no, Principal Lewis! Oh no, Midnight Lace!
Splatters up, boys! You want this belt back? You can come and get it. August 4th at the Honda Center.
I don't think I'm gonna go.
So how did your wife die?
On the job. It was a very dangerous line of work. She was an assassin, but for space.
A space assassin?
Naturally. I know it was hard for her to risk her life, but I don't think she realized how hard it was for me every time she blasted off. If something happened to her up there, I didn't know if I could ever put my life back together.
Oh, Stan! That's exactly how I feel!
Why isn't everyone cheering?
Down on the ground! Both of you!
Now's a bad time, guys. There are some pretty big feelings going on here.
Now empty your pockets!
Francine, do what the man says.
Ah!
Looks like you're out of weapons.
I don't need one. I had the clams. Francine, I want you to come home. Because I always want to come home to you. But when I'm on missions, if playing widow keeps you from worrying about me, then play your heart out.
Honestly, Stan, after seeing all that, I'm not so worried about you anymore. You're, like, really good.
Shall we?